Hi, I'm Nicole Doughton, and I'm here to talk to you about eating clean. So, how many of us actually know what clean eating is and why there are so many people talking about it these days? Good news. I have done some research to provide you all with information needed in order to make an informed opinion about whether eating clean can benefit you and your family. I will share what I have learned about clean eating and the ways eating clean may benefit you, the environment, and your family life. We probably all know someone who talks about eating clean, right? So, have you done any research or investigating to find out if eating clean is something you would consider? Do you even know if if you might enjoy a lifestyle change? My goal is to provide you with enough information to make an informed opinion about eating clean and how it relates to your family life. So, what does it mean to eat clean? Essentially, eating clean is just avoiding foods that are ultra processed, foods that contain additives, and anything that contains GMOs. GMOs are genetically modified organisms, and those GMOs are bad for us, and you'll find a lot of foods that are actually healthier labeled non-GMOs. That's what that means. That means that those foods are not processed with genetically modified organisms. So you may also be intrigued that eating clean does not mean that you have to cut out meat. Clean eaters do eat meat. They just make sure those meats are grass-fed and without any GMOs. They're unprocessed meats. So we've learned so far that clean eating is avoiding GMO foods, right? So why are those ultra-processed GMOs bad for us in the first place? GMOs have been proven to be the root of many health problems, including growth stunts, cancer, and infertility. So those are the reasons why GMOs specifically are warned against when you're eating clean. Those foods that contain GMOs and additives have also been stripped from their natural nutrients and heavily modified. So the GMOs can have additives that overstimulate dopamine. Dopamine is the neurotransmitter for pleasure, which can be associated with bad eating habits. So, for example, if you eat a cupcake that contains GMOs, your body releases dopamine, which gives you a feeling of happiness and bliss every time you eat that cupcake. Therefore, it creates a craving to have that dopamine feeling of happiness again, and you consequently want more later on and repetitively. So, so those GMOs are actually created to create those cravings in your body and trick you into eating bad foods again. So knowing which foods are safe to purchase when you grocery shop, your best bet is to stick to the fresh food items. You want fresh fruits and vegetables and the least refined foods. Try to go for fresh meat markets where local farmers sell their meat that is unprocessed, free of any additives, grass-fed meat. That's the best bet. When you shop for packaged items, look for natural ingredients that have recognizable names and look for easy to avoid additives such as artificial coloring and flavoring. You want to avoid those as much as possible. In conclusion, clean eating is a healthy lifestyle choice that does not require much effort from you. You create good eating habits by simply choosing to avoid processed foods. There are many healthy benefits, such as avoiding heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. When shopping for clean foods, remember to avoid packaged food as much as possible. Shoot for those fresh fruit and vegetables, meat markets, that sort of thing. And always check the list of ingredients for recognizable food products, as well as those labels that say GMO free or non-GMO. Those are your best bets. The great news is that clean eating does not mean giving up all the food you love. You'll still eat meat, healthy carbs, vegetables, and fruits. The importance is in the natural state of the foods that you are consuming. So remember that unrefined foods are the best. So make wise grocery buying decisions to keep you and your family on track to eating clean and healthy.